It's the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team out there, we are about to get cranked up with a semi-final collision. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Stockton. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
The shotgun running play call. First down and more. He's still running. He's found some room with the 45. Breaks into the clear. Past the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught behind the line. It's Hardy. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Wants to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Tigers come to the line in a hurry up. Scanning the field. It's Barnett. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Hand off to the single back. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Now it's second down here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Over the middle, it's Brown. Tackle, but first down.
Boy, great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. using his legs. It's Davidson. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Looking to throw. It's Barnett. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down after a short gain there. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And the Tigers will look to convert here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it with room to run. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a 1st down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
On 1st down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First and goal now, a chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. To throw, it's Barnett. Touchdown, Tigers, as they fight back here in this playoff game. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Well, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
1st and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. Defense flexing. They stop him again at the 1-yard line. Now it'll be 3rd down.
So they're right on the doorstep here. Get stoned here on 2nd down. Now you've got to come up with a good play call here on 3rd down to avoid the pressure of potentially having to decide a field goal or a touchdown on 4th down.
Looks to the left. Pass caught. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Play of the drive now from the 25. And now the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never avert this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Looking downfield, it's Barnett. And that one falls incomplete. That'll do it for quarter number one. We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He's got a man down the middle. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Breaking free at the 35. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
Quarterback will throw it off the run pass option. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? To the air, it's Barnett. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Clemson now operating in the red zone. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick throw, the catch is made. Brought down with the completion, moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The drive now from the 25. Takes the handoff. It's Frazier. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Looks like Georgia will have the 1st down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Oh, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle, it's Brown. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The clock is stopped and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Second down play coming up. They're going to run it. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. When they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Dropping back, it's Barnett. And they get the completion. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a first set of downs for this offense. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have. But you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Timeout, Georgia.
So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. This will be a 45-yard attempt. Oh, and it's blocked. Somebody got a hand on it. The defense has got it. And he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Georgia. And they'll set up with a PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. Play of the drive now at 25. They'll try the option play here. Breaks free. Picks up the first, looking for more. Here he goes. And he will head out of bounds after a huge pickup on the ground.
You talk about a headache for a defensive coordinator. You got to plan around that kind of speed and discipline and elusiveness from a quarterback like this. Man, it creates nightmares that this defensive coordinator, I'm sure, dealt with.
It's an option look. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. He's in the clear.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. Dropping back, it's Clay. Breaks the catch, can he get in? And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. Timeout is called a duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Second down and goal, upcoming. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Entering settings screen, you have 29 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see last season's national champions, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
Hey, I guess you got to appreciate the aggressive approach here to start this game off. You can't knock them for trying, I guess. But we'll see how much this hurts them here in the long run.
Excellent field position to start this drive. Using his legs, it's Frazier. Finds room at the 30. Touchdown, Bulldogs, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Chris, you talk about an unbelievable way to start this game off. First play of the game, we got a touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Takes the handoff. He breaks free. Breaks into the clear. At the 30 now. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Clemson. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Chris, I just don't understand the logic here to go for this onside kick so early in the game, but I guess you can appreciate the boldness.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Looks to the left, and it's complete. And runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Quarterback operating an empty set. Looking to pass. It's Barnett. There's contact on the throw. Finds the receiver wide open. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the quarterback will just take a knee here. Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback just takes a knee. And that's one option. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the quarterback decides to take a knee for some reason. The Bulldogs will have to kick this away. Punter comes out for the first time today, looking to pin him back. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Back to throw. It's Barnett. Catch is made. Room to run here. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down?
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
After the big gainer, suddenly a great chance to score. First and goal from the 3. Design quarterback run. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Now the all-important extra point. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Catch made wide open way downfield. Touchdown, Georgia. He broke away and they couldn't catch it. Delivers the touchdown but gets hammered. You talk about toughness at the quarterback position, Kirk. That was it.
How about the defender who hit the quarterback? How frustrated this guy's got to be. If he's there just a split second earlier, he could have come up with a sack that would have prevented that touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the quarterback just takes a knee here. He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. And the quarterback will just take a knee here. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. And the quarterback just takes a knee. That's one option. And the Tigers will send the punt team onto the field. The fair catch made at the 30-yard line. And the quarterback decides to take a knee for some reason. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback just takes a knee here. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs.
The end of the first quarter. With a tie.
We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. The quarterback will just take a knee here. The Dogs will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the punt bounces out of bounds. They'll spot it near the 40. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Offense getting set. It's second down. And it's a kneel down. offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And the quarterback just kneels down. The Tigers will line up to boot it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Fair catch made at the 15-yard line. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. They got some ground to make up. Second and long from the 15. And the quarterback will take a knee. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. And the offense will just take a knee. The Bulldogs will line up to punt it away. So on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. The Dogs will bring their punt team onto the field. It's a low punt, won't travel very far. And they've got the returner corralled. Quarterback just takes a knee. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the offense just takes a knee here. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Clemson.
And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. There's the snap, then he just takes a knee. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. And the Tigers will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. Timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. comes the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. Here he goes. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but just no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
On the ground, it's Frazier. End zone ahead. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not one, not two, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's a 7-point game, 28-21. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Downfield, it's Barnett. With the catch, it's Brown. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. They'll have to hurry now, second down with the clock ticking. Motion now from the tight end. They look to throw it here on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Now, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. And they're able to get him down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
That's a first down for the offense.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Going to try to use his legs here. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Dogs will kick this away to start the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now at the 25. Looking to to throw. It's Barnett. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes the catch downfield. And he'll be brought down. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Short pass finds the tight end. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. Back to throw again. Gets made on the out route. And it's good for a first down at the 36.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And you see him able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
To the air, it's Barnett. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, that one's picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Play action here on first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Quick pass, the catch is made.
This is an example of a quarterback in his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, third down and short, they decide to throw the football. roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
The Bulldogs will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
To throw, it's Barnett. Catch made on the right side. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Tigers. Way too much speed on that play. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And they get set now to try the PAT. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On the run, it's Frazier. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Dogs. And they jump on top here in the second half. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back. Gaining the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Caught clearly. Football comes out. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the second down play. Scanning the field. It's Barnett. Quick throw to the left side. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Fighting him off. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
This comes an offense moving quickly down the field. Here's a quick throw off the play fake.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Now it's second down here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Finding some room at the 25. Loaders into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Trying to find some room. It's Frazier. Has the first down and more. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down here for this offense. Give it to the back again. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Back to pass. It's Stockton. Throws it to the right. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. On the run here, lets it go. The receiver makes the catch. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a fourth and short.
That's the end of the third quarter. And after 3,
heading to the fourth quarter, who can step up and make a crucial play in this pursuit of a national championship? So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. Gives it to the back. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Well, that is another tough run by this back. It seems like every time they need the yards, this guy is delivering along with that offensive line. This time on fourth down, they are able to pick up the first down and keep this drive alive.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the run here, lets it go. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Touchdown, Georgia. They jump on top now here in the fourth. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the wideout goes in motion. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36. And the Tigers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And the back now goes in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle, it's Brown. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. The completion makes it second and short. Looking for a gap. It's Hardy. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Direct snap to the back. Breaks into open space. Who's in the clear? Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. Well, finally, some room to run for this back. The defense had done a good job for containing him until that play.
Well, they've done a really good job up to this point, Chris, of containing him. He finally does get out, but I think it's an example of why you don't give up on the running game. Even when you're not necessarily coming up with big carries, you're just kind of body blowing this defense, and eventually, bang, you're able to hit a big one here when it really matters.
They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
To throw, it's Barnett. Pressure is coming. Looks left and finds his target there. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that fifth defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for the wideout. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often. His excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Grinding away on the ground. They bring him down right at the 20. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Hey, Chris, with the offense backed up this deep in their own territory, runs like this at least give you a little bit of breathing room. But you've got to continue to protect the football, especially trying to hold on to this lead.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Back to pass. It's Stockton. He's running out of time here. Gets hauled in here over the middle. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Well, I'd love to see this late in a game like this with the lead. Get aggressive. Go for it here on 3rd down through the air. Quarterback delivers to his receiver. Comes down with a nice completion and a 1st down, and they keep that clock moving.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. They'll hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's 3rd down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That's reeled in. It's Coleman. Breaks loose at the 40. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Got the 1st down and still motoring. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to 14.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Playoff teams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. He'll hand it off. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This offense really clicking.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. It went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.